something with a quite interesting name. It's Arroz de puta rica. I'm not sure if I can say puta in YouTube, or Google will, you know, just cut me out of YouTube, whatever. This is the original name of this dish, which means rice of a rich whore. Yeah, I think this will be the literal translation for it. So the name comes from a very interesting story. So basically the travelers exploring Brazil and looking for goat, they were traveling town to town. When they arrive on the town, what they wanted, have fun and have some good food. So they went to look for brothels, and they did not pick the brothel that had the most pretty ladies. They went to the brothel that had the best food. And there was this brothel that was making this very rich, delicious rice with a lot of meat, a lot of vegetables, you know, like big meal, you know, all the dudes wanted that. I want big food, I want meat, you know? So, of course, they chose that brothel to go, and they named, there was the nickname of the dish was puta rica, because who can afford a lot of meat back in the day, right? Only a rich person. In that case, was a rich whore. So this is the ingredients that we're going to use. Some garlic, celery and carrots, corn, tomatoes, pepper, chili, red onions, bacon and smoked sausages, chicken that are also marinated with a paprika, cumin, coriander, and tumaric. And one of the ingredients that is very typical from the region that these foods come from, Goiás. Hey, Goianos, hello. Pequis. Pequis is very typical from that region. It's even hard to find around in Brazil. And we can find it here in Amsterdam, in a local Brazilian market, the preserved one. So we're gonna use that. It has a very peculiar taste, I will say. Be careful with pequis, has a lot of spikes inside, so you never bite a pequis, otherwise you will really get hurt. So it's just a very straightforward rice. We're gonna cook all these ingredients in rice. Yeah, so that's easy, and let's start the cooking process. Okay, so this is the ingredients. I'm not using as many ingredients as usually this recipe has. So basically is just put everything that you have in the fridge, and more meat, more rich the puta is. First thing, let's get the pan hot and add a bit of oil. You can use olive oil if you want, whatever you like. And then we are going to sear our meat. First the sausage and while the sausage and the bacon continue caramelizing here on the side, I'm going to add the chicken that I marinated with smoked paprika, turmeric, cumin and coriander, and lime. Make sure your pan is very hot on this stage, because the chicken will cool down your pan and it won't sear nicely, and we want a nice seared chicken.
Muito amor pra você. E a vida segue sem pestanejar. A gente vai levando.
Everything is nice and seared, so I'm going to add the aromatics. Let's mix a little bit, sweat just a little bit. I still want them al dente, like I still want to feel it when I eat with the rice. Now the peppers and the chili and the red onions, garlic, I'm going to add 3 pequis. Tomatoes and the corn. Don't forget salt and pepper, very important. Okay, so now I'm going to cover with water. And I'm going to let it reduce a little bit. And I want the pequis to release more of its flavor. I'm going to reduce the heat, cover, and let it cook for about 20 minutes before adding the rice. So the broth, the liquid is nice and reduced, have a lot of flavor. It's gonna be a very nice creamy rice. Make sure you taste, because this is the time to adjust the seasoning. Add more salt and pepper if you like. And the pequis also got more soft. Okay, so now it's time to add the rice. It's 1 cup of rice. Just mix nicely. We're going to bring this to boil again. Cover and cook for about 15 minutes. Okay, it's all ready. The broth just made the rice delicious because soak all the flavor. Now we're just missing some coriander. You can add parsley if you like, or spring onions, whatever fresh herb you like. It's nice to finish with fresh herbs in the end. Oh, all these colors. This is a very homey food, you know, very rich. Okay. Always delicious. The pequis just gives this very nice perfume, very interesting taste. Totally worth it to use it. And enjoy your arroz, rice, of a promiscuous woman who may charge you for extra service. Thank you for watching. Ciao.